Welcome back to the Wasteland. We're sneaking up here on Nuka-Cola Plant. I'll tell you more about this gameplay in a moment. It's actually quite something else here. But anyway, before we get into that, yes, we have some big news today. It looks like the pre-beta is underway. Plus, we're going to be talking about some Brotherhood teases. And then also 100-player servers. Is that something we could see in the future for Fallout 76? Well, we have an official response about that. Plus, we're going over the media outlets, the critics that played this game and what they thought about the game overall. Some really interesting comments there. But welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wonders, to Open World Games. Let's do this. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this gameplay here. A very, very special thank you to, you know him, MrMattyPlays, for providing the gameplay you are seeing here. I asked him, hey man, can I borrow some of your footage for some of my Fallout 76 videos if I shout you out? And he said yes. So whatever you do, check him out in the description. I'll also leave a pinned comment. Check out his YouTube channel. You probably already know who he is, but he is doing one of the nicest things for me right now. I did not get to go to the event. He's like, you know what? You can borrow my gameplay. And if you need anything, MrMattyPlays, let me know. I got your back. But let's do this. Let's get into the news. So yeah, I was on my Discord and I saw this. Someone was playing the Fallout 76 beta. I'm like, what in the world is going on? What is happening here? So I noticed that several people were actually playing the Fallout 76 beta, and I was told that they had been invited to the first rounds of the pre-beta, that it is happening right now. This early, I'm like, what? How is that possible? So it seems like the pre-beta is actually underway, so I can actually go into, Discord or whatever and see that people are playing this pre-beta. So they're all in groups too. I'm like sitting here like, man, I would love to get in there. But the good news is a lot of them are staying quiet. They are under NDA. They aren't breaking NDA, so no worries there. They're doing what they need to do by keeping their mouths shut. Because, of course, a lot of us don't want it spoiled too much. We want to enjoy this game, of course, when we first get to really experience it ourselves. But yeah, stay tuned for any news about, if I get into the pre-beta. I don't know if I would even be able to tell you if I got into the pre-beta, actually, if the NDA is that picky. Yeah, totally hyped over here for this month. We're getting close to October 23rd. That's when the official beta will start for the public on Xbox One. Then, of course, October 30th, PC and PS4 users. All right, let's talk about the Brotherhood teases. So this was asked out on Twitter by Jen Sorix, who says, so is the Brotherhood in 76, or is that hollow for something else? And you can see this holotape here says about the Brotherhood. So there's some sort of reference to the Brotherhood right there. Now, Pete Hines responded. He's from Bethesda, of course. He says, interesting. He uses a Batman GIF. Maybe Batman will make it into the game. No, I'm just kidding. So that could be like a little teaser there, that we could be seeing some Brotherhood quest lines of some sort, perhaps, some sort of references to them in Fallout 76. Let me know what you guys would like to see, of course. And would you like to see more proper factions in this game where you can actually go up and join a faction or something like that? I think that would be pretty cool. It would be neat to also be able to open up that map like we just saw there and identify, the factions by someone's dot on the mini-map being color-coded or like an emblem or something like that. But it would be nice to see, NPCs and stuff like that down the road. All right, let's talk about the next question, which was from Louis, who says, hi, I have just seen the gameplay from today, and it got some really negative feedback, which I really don't understand. People say that the big world could feel a little dead lonely, so maybe instead of like 20 to 30 players, what about 100 players? Sounds like a battle royale to me. And P. Hines responds saying, feedback I've seen has covered a range, but seems largely positive. No, we will not be quadrupling the number of players on a server, end quote. And from what I've been reading from the feedback, it seems to be positive overall. So I think that is the good news. I'm going to get into some of that feedback right now, in fact. So let's do this. So we've got some feedback from various media outlets, including Game Informer, GameSpot, and IGN, and the like. So this is what Game Informer had to say in their final thoughts of their, whole impressions of the game. Which, again, you could find all of this in the description below. Check it out for further reading. They all have really good, amazingly detailed videos and articles of their own. So, this is what they say. They say, final thoughts. With Fallout 76's launch right around the corner, I hope my impressions and video playthrough provide some clarity for the adventure you can expect. By the way, this is Game Informer. They go on to say also, where do I stand on it? I'm still on the fence as to whether or not this is a game I could see myself playing for weeks on end. The setup is definitely intriguing, and the small taste I got of it delivered plenty of fun. My hesitation comes from not knowing if this entry will hook me in the same way that the last 3 installments did. It's still Fallout, but if those hooks are gone, can the multiplayer experience replace them? I also have concerns about the story, world, and overall gameplay flow. We'll learn more about these elements when the beta hits in a few weeks. Like I said, it's a different beast of a game, and for that, we have plenty of reasons to be excited and nervous, end quote. So, they're basically on the fence about their reactions there. In GameSpot, they go on to say the following: 76 certainly isn't like other Fallout games. After our 3 hours, I got the impression that Bethesda is taking a risky approach with the series in regards to its lore and its core gameplay. With its heavy focus on survival gameplay and the online experience, I suspect that this largely experimental take on Fallout will become a rather polarizing entry. Though the mechanics were somewhat overwhelming to get a handle of, I can't deny that I enjoyed exploring the large map and engaging in the mysterious post-apocalyptic take on West Virginia. Fallout 76 looks like it can flourish in the long term, and I'm interested in what can come after many hours in its off-kilter and ever-changing setting, end quote. So again, some very interesting, discussion there in that, summary, that they sound like they're kind of worried about certain elements and then also embracing other elements. So it seems like a lot of the reactions are, I'm having fun with this game, but I gotta see more. But at the same time, I'm really worried about certain elements as well. A lot of us, have come from the Fallout games that have always been single player, and I think that is the biggest concern. Now, IGN went on to say this: the odd thing, looking back over my notes, is in realizing just what's working here. Many fans of the series immediately expressed discontent about making Fallout into a multiplayer game, but it's actually the most traditionally Fallout-y elements that feel like they're holding this back so far. The brand new ideas, those cooperative monster fights, perk cards, even photo mode, are what have me exciting, end quote. Interesting, I did watch IGN's take on it too. They spoke about, I think, the VAT system kind of being weird in this game, and perhaps it should just be all real time, because I don't think you can even aim down sights with that. So you can see how they find some of the old traditional stuff in Fallout kind of to be weird. Let me know, would you like to see servers down the road where they get rid of VATs altogether? Is that something you would like to see? Post a comment down below. Alright, so we do have some new confirmations about respawning in the game, how that's going to work after you die. Watching that footage makes me laugh. So Charlie says this: I saw a video and the creator said that when you respawn PvP, you can respawn really close to the player that killed you. Earlier this year, I heard you can respawn anywhere for a fee. Can you clarify, did respawning change since summer? And the response from Pete Hines is, she may have chosen to respawn nearby. You still have control over where you decide to respawn. And I've read other articles that do say also that, yeah, you can respawn basically very close to the player that actually just killed you as well. So you can kind of keep rolling into that PvP too. But there's reasons also to get out of PvP, to get out of dodge, because you don't want to lose too much junk and stuff like that. So that's also going to be something important to consider. Let's go over your top comments. Remember, guys, leave a comment down below. If you're new to this, this is how it works. Leave your comment down below. It could end up in a future video, and I do usually focus on those top comments, but I also pull from, you know, comments that are kind of buried in there that are really good too. So you never know. Go for it. But I do read over a lot of the comments within the first day of the video's life. All right. So the first top comment comes from SuperGo. Wow, I think I've had you in my videos many times. He says, after watching some gameplay, the game still looks nice, but it seems so lonely without the NPCs. Everything is so quiet, but it should be better by playing with friends, I think. Still looking forward to it, and especially on your vids about the gameplay. Thank you so much, man, for looking forward to those videos. I'm hoping you're enjoying them. But yeah, that is my concern too. It's still a nagging concern for me personally, is the lack of NPCs. I'm really kind of worried about that still. I'm hoping that, like you even mentioned, that playing with other players in the squad and even meeting random players can really alleviate that feeling of kind of it being too lonely. But still, I mean, from what we are seeing here from Mr. Matty's gameplay, it looks so impressive and beautiful. All right, next top comment comes from Killer Marius1, who says, LOL, why bother protecting your camp 24/7 while you can just place a lot of lamps in your settlement to lure a lot of Mothmen to serve as pets that protect your camp? This has to become a thing. I think this needs to be a thing. Obviously, they need to patch the game immediately and make this a gameplay feature. It's obvious a lot of you guys want this. But I did get to see some teases of battling the Mothmen, which looks really, really cool in other gameplay videos. So it looks like there's these really cool boss characters around the world that you can also find. Next comment comes from Benevolent Hero or whatever. They say, I'm just excited to be able to play a Fallout game with my wife, and it's ambivalent. God. But yeah, see, that's what this game's really gonna be about, is playing with family and friends, and that's something that a lot of people have wanted, you know, with Skyrim and Fallout and stuff like that, and that's the exciting draw with this game. Here's hoping they could keep building it, polish it up, because, you know, we do see frame rate dips and stuff like that with a lot of the gameplay that has come out, and that they can actually create something that is a platform for Fallout fans. They could just keep altering it, growing it, changing it, and modifying it as we go, and to our feedback too, which is really important to them. But guys, there it is, the latest happenings around Fallout 76. Look out for, you know, an invite. It could be that you could be in, you know, the early access beta program here. Who knows? It'd be nice if I got that email. That would be awesome. So it looks like they're sending out, you know, invites in waves. They said that they would do this slowly but surely. And again, the beta begins October 23rd, first to Xbox One users, then October 30th to everyone else, PS4 and PC. Let me know if you get in, by the way. If you get any news about that, don't be afraid to hit me up. Contact me through Facebook, Twitter, or wherever, our Discord, whatever. Let me know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Fallout 76 news, and I will see you guys soon enough in the Wasteland.